Tobie, 17th edition of the Nedbank Cup. Already excitement is raining behind the tournament. What can we expect with the Nedbank Cup this season?
Well, so tonight we launched the 17th edition of the Nedbank Cup 2024. And what an incredible start, you know, the launch in the round of 32 draw. It's an incredible matchups, you know, with, you know, if you look at this old analogy around David versus Goliath with some of the SAFA teams and coming up face to face with some of these powerhouses of South African football. So really a mouth-watering prospects for South African football fans starting the 20th of Feb. So much to look forward to from a football perspective.
And just the 5 million rand for fans, how did that come about and why is that important for Nedbank?
So for starters, the Nedbank Cup is the most lucrative domestic cup competition on the African continent with a total prize pool of 20.3 million rand. And as we know, the winners always walk away with a cool 7 million rand and the right to represent South Africa in the CAF Confederations Cup. So in addition to that, as Nedbank, we also wanted to reward the fans and not just the teams. So this year, we've announced this initiative, the Nedbank Cup Kiona Yarona competition, whereby, you know, it's the cup that belongs to all of us. So the fans will win their share of over 5 million rand. So if you support the winning team, then the top 25 fans of the winning team will each win 200,000 rand. In addition to that, the top 5 Stokvels will also win their share of 500,000 rand. And then we have weekly competitions and prizes valued at 250,000 rand. So incredible prospect for South African football fans to stay tuned, support their favorite team, open, of course, a Nedbank My Goals account and to ensure they qualify for the various criteria. Follow us on nedbankcup.coza, all of our social media channels to see what they need to do in order to stand a chance of winning. So it's really just a token of our appreciation to say thank you to the fans and to join us and on this incredible journey of the Nedbank Cup.
And maybe just on behalf of all my colleagues in South Africa, anything for journalists?
Hey, you know, we have to obviously remain, you know, neutral in support of this, but why not? You know, it would be incredible to also incentivize South African football journalists in particular, because at the end of the day, you know, there's no stories for the fans to celebrate and, you know, obviously for the teams and sharing their successes as well. So most definitely we'll keep the journalists in mind, you know, make sure that you guys can also take part and there's something in store for you.
Tobie, almost 2 decades you with the PSL product. What has made you guys stay with this PSL product?
Well, I was asked a question earlier and, you know, if you think back before 2010, you know, there were droves and loads of corporates falling over each other to get involved with football, and they've all come and gone. You know, I'm proud to say as Nedbank, we've been involved since 2008, 17 years now, and we're still standing strong. In fact, you know, as you can hear, you know, keep on innovating and increasing our involvement together with our Nedbank Soccer Development Program, where the winning team also has the right to award a multi-purpose sports court in partnership with the Sports Trust to a school within the jurisdiction, and that court is also valued over 2.5 million rand. So we're not going anywhere, and you know, we're really proud of our association in South African football, and it's all thanks to our partnership with the Premier Soccer League, whom we've got to thank.
Tobie, of course, as much as we're looking forward to 23, but just to do a bit of reflection in terms of last season, especially in the final where it was hosted at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium. Your thoughts with regards how the final went, the atmosphere, the chosen stadium, moving into this one?
So yeah, so like I said, Nedbank, we pride ourselves on, you know, on the innovation around the sponsorship. It was always our intent, once again, as part of the 2010 legacy, to ensure that those beautiful stadiums are utilized for football. And it was our intent since day one to try and take the Nedbank Cup final around to all of the 2010 host stadia. And other than Ellis Park, you know, I mean, we had the very first Nedbank Cup final in 2008 at the old Johannesburg, well, that Joburg Athletic Stadium. So we ticked all the boxes last year, by Loftus being pretty much the last venue, 2010 venue, to host the Nedbank Cup final. And I mean, wow, what an incredible turnout. Over 50,000 people sold out between Orlando Pirates and Sekhukhune United. So which is fantastic, you know. So we're trying to take the cup around, and this year, once again, we'll engage the PSL, we'll engage the different provinces, and see, you know, where to next. You know, we take this competition. But I mean, yeah, Sekhukhune United, you know, I think they were unlucky. They were star performers last year, and of course Pirates, I think, winning it for the 3rd time, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm sure a lot of teams will stake a claim to win this year's cup.